Hi everyone, it's Lyndee with Lyndee Kay Designs. I'm finally going to finish up this folio. I'm sorry it's taken me so long. My phone holder that I record my videos with broke, and I'm on my third replacement holder. And I just can't seem to get anything to work, but we are going to try to get through this video and hopefully this will work. Fingers crossed. All right, so when I left you guys, we had two pieces. We had the fold out part here, and we had our folio here with everything glued down. So the first thing that I want to try on this one, and we are sure gonna see if it works. I've got this one that I've got all the magnets down on, and I have glued in this piece here. However, when you go to decorate, there's a lot of black that's showing, so we are going to try something different today, and I want to see if it works. So we are going to decorate the back cover and the back photo sheet here because I just don't want all that black showing. We are going to be using Miss Terry's the Raven paper collection that I've shared with you before. It will be linked below because I think this paper pad is amazing. So we are just going to pick out a sheet that we're going to use for this back sheet here and this back sheet up here. So I think I'm going to go with this one for the inside here. And again, you guys know I don't like to measure, so I'm eyeballing here. I need to cut just a slither off of the top or bottom. And we are going to mark this so I can cut. Get my pencil here. All right, so I'm going to cut right here. So there's going to be a lot of moving back and forth, and I apologize already. So let's see, the line is right here. And save your other sheet. We're going to take just a slither off of the top here. So, has anyone finished their folio ahead of time? If so, I would love to see your progress on what you have completed. So I'm going to use aqua glue today because I don't know where my other glue went to. I was trying to prepare for a paper retreat, but with the hurricane, it has gotten canceled. But we'll start prepping for the next one, you guys, and hopefully everyone can come. That would be amazing. So I'm just making sure I get down a good amount of glue here. And this aqua glue is good because it's got this like little brush thing on the bottom that's really amazing to spread your glue out. All right, let's see how we did here. Perfect. Okay, well, practically perfect. Nobody's perfect. All right, so I've got that in. So now we're going to measure and do the same thing to the top here. So we're going to use, okay, this one is not large enough, so we can use it to fill in our seams, our binder here, and different things. So we'll play with that as we go. Well, let's use the same sheet. I got 2 of these in there. So we're going to cover this one the same way here. All right, pencil malfunction here. All right, let's get this cut, and remember we got to cut a slither off of the top as well. And then we still have to put our magnets on. I haven't forgotten about the magnets. But I just really wanted to try and cover this section here before we glue on our other piece. Again, I want to get a good amount of glue on this so we don't have any accidents. Make sure you get your corners really good. So what projects is everybody currently working on? And is everyone okay from the hurricane? I haven't heard from anyone that was involved with the hurricane except for Miss Betty. Oh, and you guys, I did it. I forgot to take the top off, so we are going to get this adhered here. Let's put our lid on for a minute. I'm going to flip this over and we're just going to trim this off. And I don't know where my glue scissors went, so everything is a mess, but I'm sure everybody's workstation is a mess because guess what? We're working. Okay, so once you have this part done, we're gonna let it dry, and then we're gonna pull out this little part that we have here, the little arrow, and we're going to open this up. So you're just going to pull this apart and it opens like this. And while no, we'll wait. We're going to go ahead and glue it in. I was going to go ahead and decorate it, but I don't want to end up gluing it backwards. So let's make sure. So it doesn't, you just need to make sure that when you glue this down, that your sheets are opening. So we are going to glue the arrow to the top part. So make sure you get a lot of glue at the corners here as well. This one is very important since it's going to be working every time you open it. So all right, and then you're going to take it and you're going to not go all the way to the edge, but you're going to go just to the edge of your paper here and kind of center it up, and you're going to push it down. And I just kind of hold it there for a few moments. And I know it covers up the sheet that we have put on here. But if you don't put these sheets down, all of this would be black. So, all right, we're gonna glue it to the bottom now. I hope everyone made it through the hurricane okay. If you know anyone that was impacted, please share. If they need anything, we can sure see what we could do to help them out. So now you're just going to take this and you are going to fold it down and just push it down. All right, so that is still wet. Do not let it dry before we open it. So while that is drying, we are going to put our magnets on. So this section here, wow, I'm getting glue all over this project. I'm glad we're covering this up. All right, so this project we are going to use magnets, which I have here. And I will try to link the ones below that I used. I'm not sure if I can remember what they were. So I like to put them on this section down here first. And I'm going to use 2 on this section. And you just stick your magnets on here. I hope you guys can see that. Again, new setup, and I'm not sure that I like this because I can't see. And then I'm going to take double-sided tape. And I'm going to cut a piece here. And you want it long enough to go over your magnet. So I just cover it right over the magnet. Do the same with the other one. All right, do not peel your thing off yet. We're going to take 2 other magnets. And you're going to stick them on top here. And then guess what? We're going to use tape. However, you're not going to glue, or you're not going to tape this down here. You're going to pick your magnet up. You're going to stick your tape down and put your magnet back on top. Okay? Again, you're going to remove that magnet, cut a piece of your double-sided tape. You're going to stick it in here, sticky side up, put your magnet on top. Well, all right. And then you're going to close it. And you're going to push down, and looky there. So your magnets are exactly where they need to be to close that. So we are going to add magnets to our little section here. And this one I like to use 3 magnets. Let's my scissors to hold this down. And now as soon as I pick my scissors up, you guys, my paper is gonna move. Oh my goodness, I could tell I have not been doing videos. I feel like it's my first video ever. Oh, you guys. All right, so we're gonna go right over the top of our magnets here, and I'm gonna scoot it closer to the top. But I don't want it right next to the top, so there we go. And I try to keep those corner ones as close to the corners as I can. And we're gonna cut. Right, and our last one on this panel. Okay, well, that one doesn't want to stick that way, so let's turn it over. There we go. Now that's much better. All right, so let's move those magnets, our glue, and we're gonna glue that down to the piece we've got right here. This one's a little off, but we'll fix it here in a minute. There we go. And now we're going to close that, push our magnets down, and they're in place. The last place we're going to add magnets is to our cover here. And this one's a little more tricky, but I'm going to do my best to show you guys how to do that as well. And since this is the outside, I think I have enough to put, let me see here, because I would like to put 4. Yes, we're going to put 4 here. So we're going to get this up here. I don't put it right next to the corner because I want the tape to stick a little bit there. So make sure you're cutting your double-sided tape long enough to hold down both sides of your magnet. And I just kind of try and line them up along the way here. Now we got those 4 down. Well, those 2 magnets just didn't want to come apart there. And the same process. Alright, so with this one, since it's going to be holding the front end, I like to stand it up and make sure these are even where this is not folding in. So I like to make sure this is straight. And then I make sure that this is straight as well. And then you just kind of line it up there and do your best. And there you have it. So we've got magnets there, we have our magnets here, we have our magnets here. Let's check and see how this is here. Perfect. So there we go. So now it's time to decorate this. It is strictly up to you guys if you want to try and decorate this. I'm okay with mine being black because people are going to pay attention to your photos that you have here and not so much this part, because you can still put a photo here and still put a photo here. You can put pockets. You can decorate it however you want. That would be a good place for you to put a pocket to hold pictures, negatives, if you have O negatives, anything along those lines. You can put a, I don't think I would put a pocket here, but you could sure take and cover that if you wanted to. I just didn't want the black here showing so much. So now it's time to decorate the rest of your folio. So let's see here. So when this flips up, you need something here. And you need something here because we want to hide our magnets. So do I want to continue with the blue on the inside here? I think so. All right, so I want to cut here and here. Don't throw this away. We can use it, we can trim that down a little more and use it to cover here. And then I need to cut here. Well, you guys, I missed my pencil line altogether. Woo! right, let's try that. Wow. Having a moment. And now I'm knocking everything over my desk. Okay, so that is going there. So now what we want to do is we want to remove the paper. So that part is already sticky, and we want to glue the rest. And you guys, I'm dyeing paper today. I'm doing my first attempt at doing some teal dyed paper, so we'll see how this turns out. So I did hit the top here because we want to make sure this sticks all the way down. And I do leave a little border. All right. So just make sure you are getting that all pushed down. So now we have 3 panels covered here. We'll save that. I'm not sure that we can incorporate that, but we sure can with this. And I have another one somewhere that we can use on both sides here. So let's take a look at the rest of the paper. So I'm using Once Upon a Midnight Dreary for my front cover. This Edgar Allan Poe, I might try to incorporate right here. So this would be the front, or I might put him on the back. We'll work on that, but that's front cover. So let's see what else we got in here. This is the other part here. So I don't want to put that here. I might put that on the inside here. And we'll deal with that in a moment. Let's see, what do I want to cover? I don't want to cut up. Oh yeah, my raven's gonna go there. So let's use some of this for the photos here. So again, I don't like to measure too much, you guys. Get my pencil here. I think my pencil is about out of lead. So let's try another pencil here. There we go. All right, we're gonna cut right here. I'm going to cut that all the way across, and I'm going to try to use as many of these as I can. Make sure I line up the paper correctly this time. All right, so I've got that cut that way. So let's see I want to leave a little border. I want to cut here. And I want to cut here. And there's one. And two. Let's see. So these are about 2.5, you guys. So we're gonna cut that one. I said 2.5 is about 2.25. 2 3/4. Jeez. I've really been away, you guys. All right, let's get these all glued down now. All right, I think I'm going to glue these. And then I just take and I glue it right in here. All right, and on to the next one. Do you guys got big plans for this coming up weekend? Weekend my nephew turns 21, so we have a birthday party on Saturday. Okay, so that didn't stick down like I wanted, so let's go back in here. There we go. All right, and now we're going to glue this one in. And you guys, this is literally the hardest part of this whole project, is this part right here. And you guys are getting to see my arms in this video a lot. I apologize for that. This is is the awkward part of this project, but it turns out so cute. And our last one here. Let's go up a little bit. Perfect. Again, I said perfect, practically perfect. Okay, you guys. So now we've got our magnets on. We've got our little fold out surprise in. We've got it decorated. So it needs to dry before we can fold it back down. So we are going to call this a day, and I will come back in another video and we will complete this project. Thank you guys for joining me today and finishing a project we started, it feels like last year. And I do apologize, you guys. I do hope to be back in the swing of doing my videos regularly. So watch for this video to come out, and then the third part to come out the following Sunday. Thank you guys. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. Bye.